Motivation feels good, doesn't it? That spark of energy that pushes you to start something new. But what happens when it fades? What happens when the excitement is gone and all that's left is the hard work? This is where most people stop, but it's also where the secret to success begins. Discipline doesn't rely on feelings, it relies on action. In this audiobook, we'll uncover why discipline, not motivation, is the real game changer. It's time to stop waiting to feel ready and start building the habits that lead to success. Let's get started. Chapter 1. Why motivation fails and discipline prevails. Motivation feels great. It's the burst of energy that gets you started on a new project or goal. It's the feeling that makes you think, I can do this. But the truth is, motivation doesn't last. It's like a flame that burns brightly for a moment and then fades. Life is unpredictable, and when challenges arise, motivation often disappears. That's when most people stop. This is why relying on motivation alone will never take you to your goals. It's fleeting and unreliable. Discipline, on the other hand, doesn't care about how you feel. It's the quiet force that keeps you moving forward, even when motivation is nowhere to be found. Discipline is built on commitment and action, not feelings. It's what drives you to wake up early to work on your goals, even when you'd rather stay in bed. Discipline doesn't wait for the perfect moment. It creates the perfect moment through consistent effort. Think about it like this. Motivation is like the spark that starts the engine, but discipline is the fuel that keeps it running. Without discipline, you stop as soon as the road gets tough. With discipline, you push through the obstacles, building strength and momentum along the way. It's not always glamorous, but it's the key to achieving anything worthwhile. The problem with motivation is that it depends on your mood and external circumstances. You might feel motivated after watching an inspiring video or hearing a powerful speech, but what happens when life gets hard? Discipline, however, is internal. It's a habit you build over time, a decision to take action regardless of how you feel. Discipline doesn't need inspiration. It relies on your commitment to your goals. Success isn't about doing something once or twice when you feel motivated. It's about showing up every day, even on the days you don't want to. Discipline creates consistency, and consistency creates results. It's not about being perfect. It's about staying on track and refusing to give up, no matter how long it takes. This chapter is a reminder that motivation might get you started, but discipline is what keeps you going. It's the secret weapon that separates those who dream from those who achieve. By embracing discipline, you take control of your life and your goals, choosing progress over excuses. Remember, you won't always feel like doing the work, but if you stay disciplined, the rewards will be worth it. Chapter 2. Building habits. That stick habits are the foundation of everything we do. They shape our daily routines, influence our decisions, and ultimately determine whether we achieve our goals or fall short. But building habits that stick isn't always easy. It takes intentional effort and consistency. The good news is that once a habit is formed, it becomes automatic, requiring less effort and willpower. In this chapter, we'll explore the steps to create habits that last and how they can transform your life. The first step to building a lasting habit is starting small. Many people fail because they try to make massive changes all at once, which quickly becomes overwhelming. Instead, focus on a small action that you can repeat every day without much effort. For example, if you want to start exercising, begin with just 5 minutes a day. The key is to make it so easy that you can't find an excuse to skip it. Small habits are easier to maintain and serve as the foundation for bigger changes over time. Consistency is the cornerstone of habit building. A habit won't stick if you only do it occasionally. You need to commit to doing it regularly, even if it's in small amounts. Consistency helps your brain associate the habit with your daily routine, making it automatic over time. Set a specific time or trigger for your habit, such as doing it right after brushing your teeth or before bed. The more consistent you are, the faster your habit will solidify. To make a habit stick, tie it to an existing routine. This is known as habit stacking. For example, if you already have a morning coffee habit, you can stack a new habit, like journaling, right after it. The existing habit acts as a cue for the new one, making it easier to remember and incorporate into your day. Habit stacking leverages the power of routines you already have, increasing your chances of success. Another important factor in building habits is celebrating small wins. Every time you complete your habit, take a moment to acknowledge your progress. This creates positive reinforcement, which motivates you to keep going. It doesn't have to be a big celebration. Even a small mental "well done" can make a difference. The more you reward yourself for sticking to your habit, the more your brain associates it with positive feelings. Tracking your progress is a powerful way to stay motivated. Whether it's crossing off days on a calendar, using a habit tracker app, or journaling your daily efforts, seeing your streak grow can be incredibly rewarding. Progress tracking gives you a sense of accomplishment and helps you stay accountable. If you ever miss a day, don't let it derail you. Simply get back on track the next day and keep moving forward. One of the biggest challenges in building habits is overcoming resistance. There will be days when you don't feel like doing it, but this is where discipline comes in. Remind yourself of the bigger picture, why this habit matters, and how it aligns with your goals. Break the habit into smaller, manageable steps if needed. Even if you can only do the bare minimum, it's better than skipping altogether. Showing up, no matter how small the effort, reinforces your commitment. Environment plays a crucial role in habit building. If your surroundings make it difficult to stick to a habit, it's time to make changes. For example, if you're trying to eat healthier, stock your kitchen with nutritious foods and remove junk food. If you want to read more, keep a book on your bedside table. Creating an environment that supports your habits eliminates unnecessary friction and makes it easier to stay on track. Accountability can significantly increase your chances of success. Share your habit goals with someone you trust, whether it's a friend, family member, or mentor. Knowing that someone is keeping an eye on your progress can motivate you to stay consistent. You can also join a community or group with similar goals for added encouragement and support. Another strategy is to prepare for setbacks. Life is unpredictable, and there will be times when sticking to your habit feels impossible. Plan ahead for these moments by identifying potential obstacles and brainstorming solutions. For example, if you travel frequently, think about how you can adapt your habits to fit your schedule. Anticipating challenges and having a plan helps you stay resilient and committed. Be patient with yourself. Building habits takes time, and it's normal to experience setbacks along the way. Don't let a missed day or two discourage you. What matters is your overall commitment and willingness to keep trying. Habits are not formed overnight. They require repetition and persistence. Trust the process and focus on progress rather than perfection. Lastly, remember that habits are tools, not goals. They are the building blocks that help you reach your bigger aspirations. By focusing on creating habits that align with your values and goals, you set yourself up for lasting success. The effort you put into building habits today will pay off in the future, creating a life of purpose, productivity, and fulfillment. Stick with it, and you'll be amazed at how much you can achieve. Chapter 3. Overcoming Procrastination and Resistance. Procrastination is one of the biggest barriers to success. It's the silent thief that steals your time, energy, and potential. We often know what we need to do, yet we delay, hoping for the perfect time or waiting to feel motivated. However, procrastination isn't about laziness. It's about resistance. Understanding the root causes of procrastination and learning how to overcome it is essential for making progress toward your goals. The first step to overcoming procrastination is identifying the triggers. Procrastination often arises from fear of failure, fear of imperfection, or fear of the unknown. When tasks feel overwhelming or uncertain, our brain seeks comfort in avoidance. Recognizing these fears is crucial because awareness is the first step to change. Ask yourself, why am I putting this off? What am I afraid of? Identifying the underlying emotions helps you address them head-on. One powerful technique to overcome procrastination is breaking tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Often, we procrastinate because the task seems too big or daunting. Instead of focusing on the entire project, focus on the first small step you can take. For example, if you need to write a report, start by outlining the main points. By simplifying the task, you reduce resistance and make it easier to start. Another common cause of procrastination is perfectionism. The desire to do everything perfectly can paralyze you, preventing you from even starting. Remind yourself that progress is better than perfection. It's okay to make mistakes because they are part of the learning process. Shift your mindset from "it has to be perfect" to "let's just get it done." This mental shift frees you from the pressure that fuels procrastination. The environment you work in can also play a major role in procrastination. Distractions, clutter, and lack of organization can make it harder to focus and get started. Create a workspace that minimizes distractions and sets you up for success. Whether it's turning off notifications, organizing your desk, or working in a quiet space, small changes in your environment can make a big difference. Procrastination often thrives on a lack of structure. When you don't have a clear plan, it's easy to feel lost and avoid taking action. Develop a schedule or to-do list to give your day structure. Prioritize the most important tasks and tackle them first. A well-organized plan reduces the mental clutter that contributes to procrastination and helps you stay on track. One of the most effective strategies to combat procrastination is the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. This rule helps you build momentum and avoid letting small tasks pile up. For larger tasks, commit to working on them for just 2 minutes. Often, starting is the hardest part, and once you begin, it's easier to keep going. Resistance often stems from a lack of motivation, but waiting for motivation to strike is a trap. Motivation is fleeting and unreliable, while action creates momentum. Instead of waiting to feel inspired, focus on taking action. Start small and let the progress you make fuel your motivation. Remember, action doesn't follow motivation. Motivation follows action. Accountability can also help you overcome procrastination. Share your goals with a trusted friend or mentor who can check in on your progress. Knowing that someone else is aware of your commitments creates a sense of responsibility and pushes you to follow through. You can also join a group or community with similar goals to stay motivated and accountable. Procrastination often leads to guilt and stress, which only makes it harder to take action. Instead of beating yourself up for procrastinating, practice self-compassion. Acknowledge that everyone struggles with procrastination at times, and focus on what you can do right now to move forward. Letting go of guilt clears your mind and allows you to approach tasks with a fresh perspective. Visualization is another powerful tool for overcoming resistance. Close your eyes and imagine yourself completing the task successfully. Picture the satisfaction and relief you'll feel once it's done. Visualization not only boosts your confidence, but also creates a mental roadmap that makes it easier to take action. Setting clear deadlines can also combat procrastination. When tasks have no sense of urgency, it's easy to keep putting them off. Set realistic deadlines for yourself, even for tasks that don't have external due dates. Treat these deadlines with the same importance as you would for a work or school assignment. This sense of urgency helps you stay focused and committed. Fear of failure is one of the biggest drivers of procrastination. Instead of avoiding tasks because you're afraid you won't succeed, reframe failure as an opportunity to learn. Every mistake brings valuable lessons that help you grow. By embracing failure as part of the process, you reduce the fear that holds you back and gain the courage to start. Another way to overcome resistance is by rewarding yourself for completing tasks. Create small rewards for finishing each step of a task. For example, allow yourself a break, a treat, or some relaxation time after completing a difficult task. Rewards provide positive reinforcement, making it more enjoyable to stay productive. Procrastination can also result from low energy levels. If you're constantly tired or burned out, it's hard to muster the willpower to take action. Prioritize self-care by getting enough sleep, eating nutritious meals, and exercising regularly. A healthy body supports a focused and motivated mind, making it easier to overcome resistance. Focus on your why. When you feel stuck, remind yourself of the bigger purpose behind the task. Why is it important? How does it align with your goals? Connecting with the deeper meaning behind your actions creates a sense of purpose and drives you to push past procrastination. Sometimes procrastination is a sign that you need to reassess your priorities. If a task feels unimportant or irrelevant, ask yourself if it truly deserves your time and energy. Letting go of tasks that don't align with your goals creates space for the things that matter most. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to take action. The energy and mindset of those around you can influence your behavior. Seek out individuals who are focused, driven, and proactive. Their example can motivate you to adopt similar habits and overcome your own resistance. Lastly, be patient with yourself. Overcoming procrastination is a process, not a one-time fix. Celebrate small wins, learn from setbacks, and keep moving forward. Every time you take action, no matter how small, you build momentum and strengthen your ability to push through resistance. Procrastination and resistance don't have to control your life. By understanding their causes and implementing these strategies, you can break free from their grip and take consistent action toward your goals. Remember, the power to overcome is already within you. You just have to take the first step. Chapter 4. Staying consistent. Through challenges, consistency is the cornerstone of success. It's not about how fast you start or how motivated you feel. It's about showing up every single day, especially when challenges arise. Life is unpredictable and obstacles are inevitable. The ability to stay consistent, even in the face of difficulties, is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up. This chapter dives into strategies and mindsets to help you maintain consistency through challenges. The first step to staying consistent is understanding your why. Why are you pursuing your goal? When challenges arise, reconnecting with your purpose gives you the strength to keep going. Your why is the driving force that keeps you grounded, reminding you of the bigger picture even when things feel overwhelming. Challenges often disrupt our routines, making it harder to stay consistent. One way to combat this is by simplifying your approach. Break your goals into smaller, manageable steps that can be done even on tough days. For example, if you're working on a fitness goal but don't feel up to a full workout, commit to a 10-minute walk instead. Consistency isn't about doing everything perfectly, it's about doing something, no matter how small. Another key to consistency is building habits. Habits automate your actions, making it easier to stay on track even when motivation is low. Establish routines that support your goals, such as setting aside the same time each day for a specific task. Over time, these habits become second nature, reducing the effort needed to stay consistent. When challenges arise, it's important to stay adaptable. Rigidity can lead to frustration, especially when unexpected obstacles disrupt your plans. Instead of giving up, adjust your approach. If one path isn't working, find another. Flexibility allows you to navigate challenges without losing momentum. Accountability plays a powerful role in maintaining consistency. Share your goals with a trusted friend, mentor, or group who can encourage you to stay committed. Knowing that someone is keeping an eye on your progress adds an extra layer of motivation and responsibility. It's harder to give up when you know others are rooting for you. Consistency is also about mindset. Challenges often test your patience and resolve, but a growth mindset helps you see them as opportunities to learn and grow. Instead of focusing on what's going wrong, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this challenge to become stronger? This shift in perspective keeps you moving forward. Emotions can derail consistency if you let them. Stress, frustration, or self-doubt can make it tempting to abandon your efforts. Practice emotional regulation by acknowledging your feelings without letting them control your actions. Techniques like mindfulness or deep breathing can help you stay calm and focused, even during tough times. One strategy to maintain consistency is celebrating progress, no matter how small. Each step forward, no matter how minor, is a win. Recognizing your achievements builds momentum and reinforces the belief that you're capable of staying consistent. Progress, even in small amounts, is proof that your efforts are paying off. Time management is crucial for consistency, especially when challenges demand more of your energy. Prioritize your tasks and allocate time to the most important ones. Create a schedule that supports your goals and stick to it as much as possible. Even on busy days, carve out a few minutes for activities that move you closer to your objectives. Focus on what you can control. Challenges often bring uncertainty, making it easy to feel overwhelmed. Instead of worrying about things outside your control, direct your energy toward what you can influence. This proactive mindset helps you stay consistent by keeping your attention on actionable steps. Building resilience is essential for staying consistent. Resilience allows you to bounce back from setbacks and keep going. Strengthen your resilience by reflecting on past challenges and how you overcame them. Use those experiences as reminders of your ability to persevere through tough times. Surrounding yourself with the right people can make all the difference. Seek out individuals who inspire and motivate you, especially during challenging times. Their support and encouragement can provide the boost you need to stay consistent. Likewise, limit time with those who drain your energy or discourage your efforts. Self-compassion is another vital tool for staying consistent. Challenges can make you feel like you're falling short, but beating yourself up only makes things harder. Instead, practice kindness toward yourself. Acknowledge that challenges are part of the journey and focus on what you can do today to move forward. Visualization can help you maintain consistency. Picture yourself overcoming challenges and staying committed to your goals. Imagine the satisfaction of sticking with your efforts, even when it was hard. Visualization not only boosts motivation, but also reinforces the belief that you're capable of staying consistent. Create backup plans for when things don't go as expected. Life's challenges often require adjustments, and having alternative strategies can keep you on track. For example, if you can't follow your usual workout routine, have a list of quick exercises you can do at home. Being prepared for setbacks minimizes disruptions to your consistency. Learn to embrace discomfort. Challenges often push you out of your comfort zone, but this is where growth happens. Remind yourself that staying consistent through discomfort is temporary, but the rewards of your efforts are long-lasting. The ability to endure challenges builds mental toughness and resilience. Set boundaries to protect your time and energy. Challenges often come with distractions that can pull you away from your goals. Learn to say no to activities or commitments that don't align with your priorities. Boundaries create space for you to stay consistent and focused on what truly matters. Track your progress to stay motivated during challenges. Seeing how far you've come reminds you of your dedication and encourages you to keep going. Whether it's a journal, an app, or a calendar, tracking your efforts creates a visual representation of your consistency. Finally, remember that consistency is a journey, not a destination. Challenges are a natural part of the process, and staying consistent doesn't mean being perfect. It means showing up, doing your best, and refusing to quit. Every time you push through a challenge, you strengthen your ability to stay consistent, bringing you closer to your goals and proving that you have what it takes to succeed. Chapter 5. Discipline as the key to long-term success. Discipline is the invisible force that turns dreams into reality. While motivation provides the spark to begin, discipline ensures you keep going until you reach your goals. It's not flashy or exciting, but it's the foundation of every long-term success story. Discipline is about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. In this chapter, we'll explore why discipline is the ultimate tool for achieving long-term success and how you can develop it in your life. At its core, discipline is about consistency. Success isn't built in a single day or with one big effort. It's the result of small, consistent actions repeated over time. Whether it's working out, studying, or building a business, discipline keeps you on track when motivation fades. It ensures you show up every day, putting in the work that leads to lasting results. One of the most powerful aspects of discipline is its ability to create habits. When you practice discipline consistently, your actions become automatic, requiring less effort and willpower. For example, if you commit to reading for 30 minutes every morning, it eventually becomes part of your routine. Over time, these habits compound, creating a ripple effect that drives you closer to your goals. Discipline also helps you overcome distractions. In today's world, distractions are everywhere: social media, notifications, endless entertainment. Without discipline, it's easy to lose focus and waste precious time. Discipline allows you to prioritize what matters most and tune out what doesn't. It's the mental strength to say no to short-term temptations in favor of long-term rewards. Another benefit of discipline is its ability to build resilience. Life is full of challenges, and setbacks are inevitable. Discipline helps you stay committed even when things get tough. It gives you the strength to push through difficulties, adapt to changing circumstances, and keep moving forward. The more disciplined you are, the more resilient you become. Discipline requires a clear vision of your goals. Without a destination in mind, it's hard to stay motivated and focused. Take the time to define what you want to achieve and why it matters to you. Your goals act as a compass, guiding your efforts and giving you a reason to stay disciplined. Whenever you feel tempted to stray, remind yourself of your why. Self-accountability is a critical part of discipline. You need to take full responsibility for your actions and outcomes. It's easy to make excuses or blame external factors, but discipline means owning your choices. Hold yourself accountable for staying on track, and if you slip up, don't dwell on it. Get back to work. A disciplined mindset also embraces delayed gratification. While it's tempting to seek instant results, long-term success often requires patience. Discipline teaches you to sacrifice short-term pleasures for greater rewards down the line. For example, saving money instead of spending it impulsively may not feel exciting now, but it paves the way for financial freedom in the future. Discipline isn't about being rigid or harsh on yourself. It's about balance. It's okay to take breaks and celebrate progress as long as you stay committed to your overall goals. In fact, planned rest and rewards are essential for maintaining discipline. They prevent burnout and keep you motivated for the long haul. To develop discipline, start small. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Choose one habit or goal to focus on and commit to it consistently. As you build confidence in your ability to stick to your commitments, you can gradually take on bigger challenges. Discipline grows with practice, so start where you are and build from there. Another way to strengthen discipline is by eliminating decision fatigue. When you constantly have to make choices, your willpower gets depleted. Simplify your life by creating routines and systems that reduce the number of decisions you need to make. For example, plan your meals in advance or set a specific time for your workouts. This frees up mental energy for staying disciplined in other areas. Surrounding yourself with the right environment is crucial for discipline. Your surroundings have a significant impact on your behavior. Create an environment that supports your goals and minimizes distractions. If you're trying to eat healthier, stock your kitchen with nutritious foods. If you're building a side business, set up a dedicated workspace. Your environment should make it easier to stay disciplined, not harder. Discipline is often mistaken for willpower, but they are not the same. Willpower is the ability to resist temptation in the moment, while discipline is the consistent practice of aligning your actions with your goals. Willpower is limited, but discipline grows stronger with use. The more you practice discipline, the less you'll need to rely on willpower to stay on track. When challenges arise, discipline helps you stay grounded. It reminds you that setbacks are temporary and that consistent effort will eventually lead to progress. Instead of giving up, disciplined individuals adapt, learn, and keep moving forward. They understand that success isn't about avoiding obstacles, it's about overcoming them. Discipline also fosters self-respect. Every time you follow through on a commitment, you build trust in yourself. You prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving what you set out to do. This self-trust creates a positive cycle, where discipline leads to confidence, and confidence reinforces discipline. Visualization is a powerful tool for discipline. Imagine yourself staying consistent, overcoming challenges, and achieving your goals. Visualization helps you mentally rehearse success, making it feel more attainable. The clearer your vision, the easier it is to stay disciplined, even when the journey gets tough. It's important to recognize that discipline is a skill, not a trait. No one is born disciplined. It's something you develop through effort and practice. This means that anyone can become disciplined, regardless of their starting point. The key is to commit to the process and stay patient as you grow. Accountability from others can also strengthen discipline. Share your goals with someone you trust and ask them to check in on your progress. Knowing that someone else is aware of your commitments creates an added layer of responsibility. Whether it's a friend, mentor, or accountability group, external support can help you stay on track. Finally, remember that discipline is about progress, not perfection. There will be days when you fall short or struggle to stay consistent. That's okay. What matters is your ability to pick yourself up and keep going. Discipline isn't about never making mistakes. It's about refusing to let those mistakes define you. Discipline is the key to long-term success because it ensures you stay focused, consistent, and resilient. It allows you to navigate challenges, build habits, and create a life aligned with your goals. By embracing discipline, you take control of your future and unlock your true potential. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. As we close this journey, remember this: motivation might spark the fire, but discipline keeps it burning. Success isn't built on fleeting moments of excitement. It's built on the quiet, consistent actions you take every single day. Discipline is your superpower, the tool that pushes you forward when motivation fades and challenges arise. The path to your goals isn't always easy, but it's worth it. By choosing discipline, you're choosing to stay committed, to overcome resistance, and to keep moving forward no matter what. Each small step you take is proof that you are capable of creating the life you want. Thank you for listening to this audiobook. Now, it's time to take what you've learned and put it into action. The key to your success is already in your hands. Embrace discipline and let it guide you to greatness.